Okay, so I'm here today with my friend and plumber, Mr. Glenn Ray, and I wanted to talk to him and you about some things I've been dealing with and some things that he deals with on the daily. So today I had my sewer lines rotted out, which is now an ongoing thing, and I wanted to ask you what typically is the reason that you're doing service line work?
Well, main thing is money first of all.
Why do people's sewer lines or service lines typically get clogged?
Most of the time it is like tree roots, especially if you live in an area that got big tree roots, like what you have going on right here.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes there's always, let's say, can I say this on camera?
Sure.
Tampons.
Yeah. No, women need to know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like having a lot of women in my house because if I don't know you well enough to be like, do not flush that, then I don't really want you using my bathroom. But yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you found in the when you were riding out of line?
Craziest thing. Let me see. It's a lot of stuff. A wig. I have found a wig.
A wig?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the craziest thing.
Yeah, that is kind of wild.
Yeah.
What about, okay, since we're talking kind of like adult, flushing condoms. I know that's a thing for people. How does that affect your sewer line?
Just like tampons. It's gross to find that on your rod when you bring back your rod, but they do come back on the rod, unfortunately.
That's crazy. We got to do this a little more often. Is there anything you suggest that people do regularly, or even better, what have you heard people like be suggested that they do? What suggestions do you hear that are not actually good for your sewer lines?
Well, my boss had told me about putting rock salt in the sewer line, like flushing rock salt, but personally, I don't think it worked. But hey, he's an old school plumber, so hey.
So you should or shouldn't flush the rock salt?
I'll say do it, but personally for me, I don't think it works.
Is that the stuff where you flush it and then it's supposed to wait like so long before you flush again? Like it's supposed to sit overnight and it's supposed to eat like the tree roots and stuff?
Yeah.
And I've heard you're not supposed to do it too much from a plumber who actually did a botch job here first. But
a botch job?
Yeah, he did. But he was saying that yes, you can do it, but too much of it is a bad thing because it'll eat at your sewer lines.
Could be, but on the other hand, too much of anything is horrible for you.
What about Drano? What about the liquid from?
That's the worst.
That's the
Don't
worst.
do it.
Don't do it?
Yeah, especially if you got iron pipes. It will eat up the iron pipes.
Yikes.
Okay. It might get away when you got PVC pipes. So.
Okay. Have all of those? Is it legal to have? Like what lines do you suggest? I know copper is good for the body technically, which is probably why. Does it last longer?
Yeah, copper do.
So what do you suggest? It's cheaper to do PVC, right?
Yeah, but in some cities you can't use PVC in terms of like for water supplies. We always suggest copper. Nowadays they're using PEX in some areas, but yeah, I prefer copper.
How long you been doing this?
Plumbing. I've been doing plumbing now. This is about 15 years.
Okay.
A little over 15.
Where are you from?
Barbados.
Rihanna. What you said, Barbados?
Yeah, Rihanna.
Okay.
When you say Barbados, nobody knows.
Yeah, you gotta say.
But when you say Rihanna, they're like, oh, yeah.
Okay, shout out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I want to.
And for the record, I don't know Rihanna.
You don't know Rihanna. All right, cool. Well, thank you. Again, this is my plumber. Obviously, I'm an insurance agent in Illinois, Indiana area. So if you do need a fantastic plumber, I'll definitely be more than happy to refer him. I am Nicole Proctor at Nicole Insures, and thank you for tuning in.